Hi, it's Toby from Heavyweight MMA. Today with number 14 ranked lightweight division fighter from the UFC, Jalin the Tarantula Turner. How are you, man? Good to see you again.
Good to see you again too, man. I'm doing good.
That's awesome, man. Hey, quick shout out to Dee for helping me get this interview too, man. I appreciate the work from her. Man, I wanted to talk to you obviously about your latest fight, UFC 276. But before we get to that, man, I just want to string out a couple of your fights, man. First of all, you've had 8 fights in the UFC. 4 of them have been against Aussies and Kiwis, man. I don't know why you keep picking on us, bro. And the problem is you're doing it against people that I love to watch. But first, Callum Potter, Josh Coolabau, Jamie Malaki, and now you've taken out one of our heroes of the region, Brad Riddell, as well, man. What is it with you and your hatred for Aussies and Kiwis?
I think it's the opposite way around. I think you guys hate me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what's the deal. But I don't know, man. It just happened that way.
That's it, bro. You can't always choose who they pit you up against, right? But what I'm thinking is now I look above you, bro. Who's next on the list, bro? Who is it next on the rankings?
Dan Hooker.
Dan Hooker, bro. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. You're gonna try and take out another one of us, bro.
He might be the last one, and then we could all be allies. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe not the last one, bro. The last fight on your show, Volkanovski is calling out Oliveira or whoever holds the title. You might end up fighting Volk as well. So there might be 2 more of us to take out on the way to the top.
I mean, yeah. Dang, I forgot about him. I don't know. I think somebody will take him out at 55 before I do.
Anyway, bro, looking forward to the day that you fight someone that's not from our region so I can fully commit to being a fan and not hide in the background. Anyway, bro.
No doubt.
Anyway, bro, that was a massive card you're on. So you got Adesanya Cannonier show, really big show, UFC 276. How was it to be a part of that?
It was cool. I've been a part of big cards since my debut in the UFC, so I'm just used to it, man. It's a cool experience, and it's just fun. It's like in retrospect, I look back and I'm like, man, I was a part of some big cards. That's really cool, But in the moment, it's just oh, it's another fight. I got to do my job.
Yeah, true, man. Hey, but I don't know if everyone understands the gravity of beating a Brad Riddell, man, and beating him pretty much at his own game, because the beginning of the end was striking. It wasn't that you got him with a guillotine, but the beginning was striking. And Brad's a master, man. I see him as a true master of striking, man. He's very, very experienced in the striking realm, man. He's brought it into MMA. And that fight, you made it look easy, bro. How does it feel to do that to someone at that level?
It feels good, but like I've always said, I feel like I'm one of the most elite strikers in the UFC. I just really haven't had the many chances to showcase it against other elite fighters. So now, we're breaking that barrier, starting to fight the elite guys. And Brad has a long track record in kickboxing. I believe he fought K1 a lot also. And then, he's a good striker. He's elite. And yeah, to do it how I did it, it feels good.
And then, when you look back at it, it was actually you even that short time, 45 seconds, even that short time, you got to this space on the own skills. You started in southpaw, switched to orthodox, hit him with that right hand through the left kick, went back to orthodox, and as you threw that left shot to the body, you switched again. That's a level of skill just to be able to switch hit like that, man. So that was good to see. But that left hand to the body, everyone missed it. I missed it too, but Brad talks about it in one of his interviews that the body shot was what messed him up, right? The left body shot. Is that something you normally throw, that sort of angle or not? Because it's kind of unusual angle.
Yeah, man. I always love the body shot. Any opportunity I get for a clean body shot, I'm taking it. That's it's my bread and butter right there. That's usually what I heard people with his body shots, or just wear him down. And even with Brad, I knew he was super tough, so even when I hit him with the right hand and I seen him wobble, and he came forward, I wasn't 100% sure I should commit to anything. So, that body shot was just extra reassurance, to continue going forward with my onslaught. But yeah, man, I seen it coming. It was wide open, and I hit it pretty hard too.
Yeah, man. Well, he obviously felt it. The camera angles and that probably don't quite do justice to it, but obviously hurt him, man, because that's what he said led to it. I think, a good body shot takes your soul, right? And obviously it was on the button, and that just, led to that destruction on the ground, right? You got him in the guillotine.
Yeah, because even before I threw the guillotine on, I was thinking he's not going to be able to recover from the body shot regardless. Even if he did, you know, because there was a lot to. It was like if you like, I analyzed this so fast, like in the moment of the fight, like okay, like I rocked him. You know, he was wobbly a little bit, but you know, I know he's tough, so that wasn't enough for me mentally. So I threw the body shot, you know, just for extra reassurance. And then in my mind, even when I grabbed the guillotine, I grabbed the arm in because I was like, you know, what if he like whatever the case. But once I got on top and I got my right leg past his thigh, that's when I switched back. I switched to no arm guillotine, and then I finished the mount it that way.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Hey, I've seen a few clips that you've posted of you sparring with decent guys, man, like Luke Rockhold and Sean Strickland and that. Do you think sparring with these guys contributes to that evolution? Like, you're obviously evolving pretty quickly in terms of striking and obviously with ground fighting as well, but the striking is what you've been able to show off.
I don't feel like it's evolved anything for me. I feel like it's like good for other people to see like little clips of that, you know, like I know what I bring to the table. Like dude, I was sparring with Michael Bisping as an amateur. Or no, was I amateur? I was barely even pro, I think. You know, so I've been around greatness. You know, I sparred with John Jones when I was an amateur. You know, I've been around Cerrone, Carlos Condit, and Diego Sanchez when I was an amateur. You know, like I've always known I could bring to the table what I can do. Like me and Anthony Pettis, you know, we used to spar too. Like I've been around greatness, people that have been champions in my division, people that are at the top of my division for a long time. You know, this was long before I got to the UFC. So, you know, I feel like I attested to that all the way back then, you know, giving me the confidence boost. And, you know, everybody tells me I'm sick. You know, everybody's like, dude, you're a good striker. Like that's why Strickland even works with me. You know, he's like, he'll tell you, like, I'm one of the best strikers he's ever worked with, even as a 55er, you know, like, man, you know, I got the skills. I feel like my striking could be comparable to like Khabib's wrestling down there, you know, like I just got to start showcasing it a bit more, and then, you know, everybody will understand.
Yeah, well, that's a good start, man. Hey, speaking of striking and skills and that, you watched the main event at Adesanya Cannonier. What did you think of it? Some people said it was boring. I don't really agree. I really respect it, especially the clinic that Israel kind of displayed in the first probably 2 rounds. What are your thoughts on the fight, man?
I didn't really get to catch all of the fight. But you know, man, if you win, you're a champion, like you gotta do your thing. Like everybody's saying it was boring, whatever. Like, yeah, I get it, whatever. Like it's not the fight you wanted to see. The only thing I didn't like is just like honestly, I didn't even really get to like really watch the fight to say what I liked and what I didn't like. You know, I don't have like any say so because I didn't really get to sit down and watch all 5 rounds. You know, I've just seen like little highlight clips, so that's not much to say. But you know, Israel's dope, bro. Like Israel's dope. He got the win. I saw him at it at the end of the night. Like if you're champion, me personally, I love finishing. You know, so but it is what it is. Like get it how you get it. You know, it's funny. I seen it. Somebody posted a stat the other day that said something about Israel and Jose Aldo had the same finish rate as champions at the moment. I was like, oh shoot, that's crazy. But like when you think about it, it's like, you know, like even like Aldo, he wasn't finishing. Like he put on like the fights were pretty competitive and exciting. I feel like Israel's fight was competitive, you know. So like I don't know, it is what it is. People just start hating after a while.
Yeah, man. People want to see blood. They don't necessarily want to see the skills. Hey, bro, another thing I've noticed, you've kind of, for a while there, you just had all the spiders now. Now you've drifted back to that collection of reptiles, bro. I've seen a few things in your posts. That's why I tucked the reptiles up again behind me. I noticed you'd bought that leucistic, is a leucistic kingorum or something you said? And, and you had the kids with that black and white king snake as well. Is that yours as well, or you just borrowed it?
Yeah, those are mine, yeah.
Man, that black and white snake, I'm in Macau, China. We actually have those around. One of them came into the building I work in one day. It was for some reason, it was during the COVID period, it was really quiet. One of them came in about a 1.5 meter long one, just cruising the building looking for some food or something. Pretty crazy, right?
That's dope.
A wild one, you know?
Man, heck yeah. See, I need to go out to Australia and like just see all the wildlife, go like do some outbacking, like something wild, because I want to see all of that. I didn't get to see it when I went.
Yeah, bro. You go up north and check out some crocs, bro, and just don't go for a swim anywhere. That's all I recommend.
Yeah, man, I'm down for that. Yeah,
All
no
right, bro.
swimming though.
Hey, I didn't want to keep you for too long, so I've got a quick set of questions I want to ask you, bro. I've been asking everyone, and I'm going to make a compilation video eventually. So it'd be great if you'd mind answering a few. I'm not going to ask you the full 10 because there's a couple that maybe not so interesting, but I'll ask you about 5 questions and we're done. All right.
Let's do it.
Cool. First question, you guys that do MMA full time, you know a lot about your body. I just want to know, what are your tips for training and motivation? Just in short, nothing too long.
Training and motivation. Man.
Like, how do you get up every morning, get to the gym? What's your sort of the way you get yourself motivated?
Oh man, it's like I love the lifestyle. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that will get me out of bed than thinking that another man is going to try to beat me at my game. So that motivates me enough to do everything. And then also, like, I always believe that like fighting will give me everything I want out of life. So that's what gets me out of bed. Like, there's nothing else I can do it every day. Like, even on the day that I don't want to do it, like, it could do it. Like, fighting could do that.
Awesome, bro. Hey, do you have any street fight stories, bro?
Nothing I really want to talk about.
I bet there's been a few skating related ones. You always see those ones with the skaters getting people trying to push them out of areas and stuff. Anything from there?
Man, I've been in a few street fights, but I don't. It doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hey, if you could only learn one martial art, you only had a choice of one, which one would it be?
Dang, that's hard. Dang, that's hard, dude. Probably. Oh man, that's hard. Either jiu-jitsu or sambo. Jiu-jitsu, sambo, or wrestling. I can't choose, but it'd be one of those 3.
I think someone said sambo before too, or something like that, because it actually mixes in a lot more things together, right? Like, you can kind of get away with learning more than one if you do something like sambo. It's a bit more mixed, right? Yeah,
exactly.
Hey, bro. This one's a bit of a silly question. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized Francis Ngannou's or 1 10-foot tall-sized Francis Ngannou?
Duck size.
How would you beat him, bro?
Oh man, I'm just toe stomping them, all of them. Just kicking them all out. I'm just throwing a bunch of spinning and shit, just chopping them like like a lawnmower.
That's it, bro. Hey, last question for someone that likes animals. It's kind of relevant. Someone gives you an elephant. You can't sell it or give it away. What do you do with it?
What do you mean? You keep it. You buy. Buy everything you need necessary to care for that, and live. Keep it until it passes away. You enjoy your elephant.
That's the best answer, bro. And a few people say they'd eat it.
Oh man,
that's a bit harsh. That's the people with the Asian background. Some people will eat anything. Hey, bro. So just a quick note before we finish up. Plans for the year, bro. You mentioned you'd like to fight again before the end or towards the end of the year, but you're not in a rush. What's your thoughts on it, man?
If it comes, it comes. If they give me a good name, we'll go from there. Still got to heal up a little bit. I had some injuries, got to figure all that out, and then we'll go from there. I'm in no rush, like I said. The more time they give me, the better, because I'm gonna only keep getting better.
Awesome, bro. Yeah, thanks again for your time, man. It's great to watch you being successful, and definitely a fan. Definitely be enjoying your future fights, bro. Thanks for you, and thanks to you also, man. All right, take it easy, bro.
Yep. Want to do this again?